And they get nothing on that play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. So the defense sets them up for that interception. Now a couple of first downs. And that's a live ball behind the line. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it down the middle. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's got enough to move the where there's sure to be droppings and honkings all over the field. We're here in Champaign, Illinois, Geese Memorial Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So Delaware's offense will go on the attack first. And we get a look at Kenny Menchie. He was sacked 4 times and threw a couple of interceptions last time out. Bunch formation for these receivers. Rides the option, he keeps it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with the football.
The clock will stop as they check on an injured member of the Illini. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. And the crowd is getting into it early here on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism, but also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Might as well stick with him. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Still running it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. Here's a give to Joyner. Maybe some room here. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Rolling on the run. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Quick step and go. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. The inside handoff. Smashes through the tackle. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Neutral zone defense. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Touchdown to Illini. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback keep. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, looking for the completion. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Motion from the back. They'll run play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. It'll be 3rd and long. And send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Connection to the right. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Handoff, Joyner running left. There's a crease. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Joyner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time.
Menu narration option is set to off.
First down marker.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him.
There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Joyner. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, for the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to run for it. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. And despite going 0 for 2 on fourth down so far, they will stay aggressive and go for it here. He'll pull it on the read. Stop in the backfield, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great push and penetration from that defensive front. They're going to test the right side with this one. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
From the gun, running back on the move. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dixon. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards, added up for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Complete to the left. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. 1st and 10 for the offense. Wants to go right back downfield. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Illinois! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25. Stopped at the 26. Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Throws it deep. And he's got it inside the 35. Just what what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to Joyner. Here's a little room there. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. The Blue Hens are in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Might be changing the route. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Looks as if it's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2. Nice solid completion there. Hit him on the slant.
Yeah, nice route in the slot, too, by that receiver. Great job putting his foot in the ground, crossing the face of the defender, and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Blue Hens are rolling down the field. Pulls throws and fires complete to the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Blue Hens go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulls it on the option. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. And the Blue Hens come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. The Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Delaware. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
He'll bring it out. It's Reynolds. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Fires one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads it left. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Special teams proving to be special. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete to the right. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got it in stride inside the 20. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. He's looking to pass. Oh, he got loose. trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Still on his feet at the 45. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Fighting Illini move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it on 1st down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. They're going to run it to the right. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across for 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Delaware's offense takes the field to start this drive. And after that last field goal, they start this 3rd quarter, finding themselves playing from behind. Gets open down the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on second and short. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Powers through the defender. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Intercepted. Intercepted, and he's got a huge lane in front of him. Touchdown, Illini. How about this defense taking one back to the house? What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep...
He's got it down the left side. It's a seam wide open, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. They'll go right back to him. Might have a chance. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Going to try to get it himself. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. And they're able to make the tackle. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's second and 9. Looking to fire. Time to take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Illinois. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Caught near the sticks. It's Joyner. There he goes. Inside the 30. Inside the... Touchdown, Delaware. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now. Clearly on their side. The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to it. Makes a man miss. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Fires to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
To the air on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He breaks a tackle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And as we head for the 4th period, both of these quarterbacks have put up some numbers. So first down will open up the final period.
Ready. Flag 14. Flag 14. Go.
The option, the keeper. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Unloads quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Pass is broken up. It's incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. There's some room. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's Quentin one more time. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll give it to Joyner. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Gotta know when to give up the play. You can tell he was out of whack, out of sorts. He's had some success rushing the football today, but nowhere to go. But at the end of the play, give it up.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
What a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Finds a seam. Past the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, here on the Delaware sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him...
Looking to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's not afraid to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Offense changing the play. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And the Blue Hens want to crank the tempo.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Uncorks it. He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll throw it. And it is another interception. Just a